Hey guys, it's Sage. Just want to throw a trigger warning in here in the beginning of the video because this does touch on some heavy themes. So if that is something that you are not mentally prepared to address, I do suggest leaving the reading and only watching part 1 to this. There will be mentions of abuse, some sexual traumas, brief mentions, and then a little bit more talking about like toxic exes towards the end, just so you know and just so you're aware of it. This is my trigger warning. So if that is something that you feel like you mentally cannot handle right now, by all means, you can leave and come back when you are ready, or you can just not watch it at all. So yeah, on to the reading. Alright, I'm gonna try and be quick with this. This is a part 2, I guess, almost, to the previous reading I posted. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do so. But in the previous reading, I did say that it was more geared towards the masculine's perspective. This, I feel like it's more like a middle ground, because I feel like it could apply to either or energies, masculine or feminine, and or feminine. I don't think either energy is really significant in this portion of the reading, I guess. I did pull the cards ahead of time and the messages ahead of time, just because I wasn't completely sure if it was like a personal reading or a follow-up to the previously posted collective general reading. It ended up being, obviously it ended up being a general reading, part 2, instead of a personal reading for myself, because I am part of the collective. So, sometimes these readings do be hitting home, a little too close to home, but, it's whatever. Let me take this off of my hand anyways. I swear on everything I love, I did not cherry pick out these little messages. They genuinely did come out in the way that you see them like laid out on the table right now. So we have, as far as tarot goes, we have the 5 of Wands, Strength, Devil, 5 of Swords, Magician, and then the bottom of the deck we have the King of Wands, the middle King of Pentacles, and the top we have 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, and as for messages, we have rebellious, put him in a headlock, it took a lot but we made it, winter came out twice, 0 thoughts, misguided, Scorpio, so Scorpio could be significant here, winter could be significant here, take it as it resonates, healing is needed. And we have a song quote. This is Breathe by Fabolous. It says, I got him grabbing the chest because it's hurting him to see Fab in his best. Right? If unexpected, I can fix it. Some Wattpad shit. Can't make eye contact. Sweet little alfalfa. If you've watched The Little Rascals, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sweet little alfalfa. Oh, sweet child. Anyways, Secret Admirer, living in a dreamlike state. Living in a dreamlike state. Like cheese. State. Open your heart. Scared of the future. So automatically, what I got from this was some sort of rivalry. And before I started splitting the deck to see like where this was heading, I at first was taking it as like a conflict within self. And then I was like, maybe this is also a conflict between 2 opposing energies, or 2 opposing people. And that was confirmed by like splitting the deck here. And from this, what I'm getting is that there may be a little bit of like competition going on right now between two masculines, let's say for now, because it is the King of Wands and King of Pentacles. So let's just say between two masculines, there's a competition, a battle for your love, trying to earn your favor, basically. Yeah. Jeez, let me sit down. I feel like my shadow is like messing up the ability to actually see everything. I need to get like a mini ring light instead of the big one that I have. Anyways, back surgery. I need to stop saying It makes it seem like I'm uncertain and I'm not. I'm just thinking. So I gotta feel out the vibes. Feel it out. Okay. I find it funny that like some whack pad shit came out, because that's literally what like my previous relationship felt like. I was like, this is some whack pad shit. Like, I'm talking the slowest of slow burns ever, just to get a bad end, just to get a bad ending. Or, you know, when you're reading a really good fic. I'm sorry, most of y'all are probably not gonna understand this, but when you're reading a really good fic, right, and it's getting really good, and then it gets really sad, and in the tags it's hinted that there is some sort of resolution, but we never reached that point because the author never finished writing the story. That's what this is like. That's what this is giving right now. It's basically giving a story unfinished. I'm sorry. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get this out as soon as possible because I do have work tomorrow. Granted, I work in the afternoon, but like, I like to sleep. I'm a Taurus. I love my bed. I love sleeping. Even though I'm like physically incapable of taking naps, I value the time I am able to sleep because I have insomnia. Anyways, yeah. I feel like one of these masculines, probably the Scorpio in this situation, maybe they just have a lot of scorpionic energy. Winter is also Capricorn, Devil is also Capricorn. What else is Winter? Winter's also Sagittarius, I believe. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and a little bit of Pisces. Because Pisces is like early spring, or early spring is still low-key kind of winter because it's still cold as shit. At least in New York it is, but yeah. One of these people, I feel like you're more inclined to not trust than the other. While the other one, you're probably more open to the idea of, you know, having some sort of communication or interaction with. But I feel like somebody in this situation, it doesn't necessarily have to be you, it could be one of the people that you're dealing with, most likely the one that you feel a bit more hesitant towards. I feel like that person really screwed up at some point, and that's why you're like a little about them. But, and this was coming up in like a reading that I was watching before this, and I was like, this really is like resonating with the previous reading that I did. and the cards that I have laid out now, because I was watching it and pulling cards, because again, I thought it was more for personal reading. So yeah, anyways, this person that wronged you, I feel like, how many times am I gonna say I feel like, Jesus. Anyways, I don't feel like Jesus. How many times can you say a word or phrase until it gets annoying, Sage? That's like any person from fucking, I don't know, California saying like all the time and speaking really slow. Yeah. This person that wronged you, I almost want to say is coming back as a new version of themselves, probably like a version of themselves that you've probably never seen before. And the way that they approach you may from an outside perspective seem harmless, you know, like it's a genuine approach, but to you on the inside it may immediately raise some red flags, because you're most likely not fully healed from the situation. So that's probably why you're hesitant, you're feeling like a little about the whole situation or this person as a whole. But one of like the messages that I was getting in my head, through the veil, whatever you want to call it, it was definitely like, don't pull the trigger yet. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Okay? I know we all have that one ex who we just want to, you know, but we can't. Okay? We can't do that. Don't pull the trigger yet. Hear them out. Okay? Hear them out. Because it could be some resolution that's coming up from this. Like the unexpected and I can fix it. It's probably like an unexpected interaction with them, right? Or maybe they unexpectedly run into you and they're like, you know what, now's my chance. I can fix this. I can do something about this. At least I want to offer them some sort of peace of mind, at least. If they aren't willing to welcome me back into their lives, at least hear me out and what I have to say. And that's what I'm getting. Am I still recording? Yes. Okay, got it. I got him grabbing their chest because it's hurting him to see Fab in his breast. Again, that like don't pull the trigger energy. Take a deep breath and assess the situation type of energy. Like, ooh, okay, woosah, woosah. I feel like this person made you a very special kind of mad, a very special type of upset. I need to lean off this table. They made you a very special type of upset. The kind of anger that really messes with your ability to think clearly. And if they were to approach you, it could make the whole situation go left real quick, okay? Real quick. And I'm also getting that it probably took you a lot to get to the point where you're at now, like that level of I almost want to say a certain level of peace of mind. Like, yes, you're still healing from the situation, but you've also made your peace with it. And when I ended the reading from earlier, when I turned off the camera, I was also getting, you know how sometimes we think we've healed from a situation and then something comes up again and we're triggered? That could be what's coming up here. Like, if or when this person shows up, if they haven't already, you're gonna get upset. You're gonna get heated real quick. You're gonna get triggered real quick. And you're probably not gonna wanna, you're probably not gonna be thinking clearly or thinking with that usual calm mindset that you may have. I almost want to say may have crafted for yourself, may have mastered within yourself. This the Eight of Pentacles is here. And you have two like secret admirers here, and I feel they both mean well to some extent, but you're weary of one person in particular. Like me with my exes, child, oh, don't even get me started. Like, at the end of the day, I always find myself saying, I hope you heal and I hope you get the life that you deserve. But I do know that what you did absolutely destroyed me. And I hope you learn and you recognize that, so you don't make those mistakes again in the future. Like, at the end of the day, I always find myself ending with that thought in mind. But before that thought comes, I'm always like, you know, F them, screw them, I don't even want to think about them. If they even come near me, I'm a bug the fuck out. Like, I will lose it. If they even say something, if they even breathe at me the wrong way, I might tweak out. I might crash out a little bit. Because a part of me is like still so upset because of what they put me through. But again, at the end of the day, I do genuinely wish them the best, but I also hope they learn and understand how wrong they did me. Oh my god. And that's what I'm getting here. Like, it's not that you wanna beat their ass, but it's that you will if they say something wrong. But let's not jump to conclusions too quickly here in this situation. Let's not jump too quickly. But yeah, definitely big on getting like the ex-lover meets new lover type of vibes. Again, some Wattpad shit. Like, I'm getting, you have two options here. You can choose the past lover, because it's probably very clear now that they're a different person. Or you can choose this new lover that you probably manifested into your life because of the past lover, and just go with them. You know, go with a new person, sell the old person. But something else I'm also getting here is that, trigger warning for anybody with any sexual traumas, this past person could have taken advantage of you in this sense, and if they have, I'm so sorry. And I really truly do hope that you heal from that, because I know how it feels. That shit's fucking terrible. It fucking sucks. It's real bad. Yeah, this past person took advantage of you in that way. In the pit of my stomach, I just want to scream, fuck them. Like I heard that shit in the back of my head too. It was like somebody just screaming, fuck them. Leave them alone. Don't let them back into your life. They did that to you. You better leave them alone. You better leave them alone. And they better leave you alone. Okay? So this is a past person that did you dirty in that type of sense, to that extent. Don't entertain that at all. At all. Don't entertain that at all. And with that coming up, it's like that past person could have been really toxic, could have been really abusive, and they see that you're moving towards somebody new, and they're probably trying to compete with that new person so they can get back into your life. Like, I'm getting those selfish ass little kids that don't like sharing their toys. Like, I'm getting that type of vibe. This past person, they don't want to see somebody playing with their toy. Like, yes, they toss you to the side, but if you pick it up, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna take it back from you because I didn't say you could touch it, just for them to throw it back down again and ignore it. Like, no, screw that if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. We do not need that in our life. Like, you're probably living it up real good. Again, you worked real hard to get to the point where you're at now. So just for somebody to come back and trigger the fuck out of you, it's not going to be taken lightly. That's what I'm going to say. It is definitely not going to be taken lightly. So I'm going to try my best to keep this reading on the shorter end. Probably going to pull like one more set of cards. I actually think I might switch decks to Psychic Tarot Oracle. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, what's happening? All right, so we're back. Got the deck. Let's open this bad boy up. Shuffle it up a bit. And get to shuffling out some cards. Jeez. I don't know why now I'm getting like Stockholm Syndrome vibes. No, thank you. Get that out of here. Get that out of my house. You're not welcome here. I swear, every time I open this deck, the back is a different color each time. Like, I swear on everything that I love. The first time that I got this deck, the back was like a blue color. like a royal blue color, and then it'll start going into like an indigo, and then it'll get to like this purpley color, and then it'll go back to the royal blue every single time. Every single time. I swear I'm not crazy. I swear. Oh, and look at that. The color that comes out. Indigo. That's third eye chakra. So let's see. Let's see. So this could be like a situation that you like intuitively know about. Something that you may have seen coming. Or like an energy that you've been feeling has been like coming up in your day-to-day basis. Like somebody, somewhere is gonna come back into my life. And depending on who they are, it is either going to trigger me in the most negative way possible, or it's going to make me extremely ecstatic. I'm also getting that you may be getting tarot readings on a similar topic, well, like exes coming back into your life. And again, you may know intuitively deep down somewhere that this person's probably gonna come back, because again, that unfinished business vibe, that unfinished story thing is coming up again. Yeah. And this may be making me really anxious. When I was pulling these cards, I started getting like hot flashes. I was like, what the hell was that? I don't know if it was a fly or a shadow, because we're getting close to witching hour, and I'd be seeing and hearing everything at that point in time. But anyways, back to my point. When I was pulling the first set of cards, I just kept getting really hot, like hot flashes. I started sweating, like, oh my god, this is what I felt like when I had panic attacks all throughout high school. Like, this is that overwhelmed feeling. But me, like, when I'm panicking, you'd think I'm the calmest person on earth, because I don't show it, I don't express it. But like, it's that internalized panic basically that I was feeling, and I was just sweaty, I was hot, I was uncomfortable, I was anxious. I was like, no, thank you, no, I don't want to deal with this right now. And again, that may be like contributing to that inability to think straight during, like, whenever this situation may arise. So we have Shadow, which is the Moon card, Authority, which is Emperor, Crown Chakra, Wisdom, which I believe is the Hierophant in this deck. I hate when cards just like flip over but not actually fall out of the deck. Very annoying. I like them to flip out and fall out the deck, not flip over and then get mixed up in a deck as I'm still shuffling. Like, I hate that. I hate when that happens. Let's see. Power came out, which is Strength, and Harmony came out, which is the Lovers. So I do get the feeling that there is this masculine coming into your life that I want to say is pretty much dedicated to making you happy. Okay, let me make sure I'm still recording and in frame. Yep. Yeah. This masculine that's coming into your life, clearly someone with good intentions, straight off the bat. Somebody with good intentions. And again, I get the feeling that you know that they're coming into your life. But it's just a matter of time. You've probably been waiting for a while, and I say this because discontent and boredom is on the bottom of the deck. Justice or balance is in the middle, and transformation, or I believe it's death. Transformation / death. Maybe this is what this card is. It's at the top of the deck. So definitely, like, this is something that you've been waiting for, that you've been wishing for, that you deserve to experience after going through your previous relationship. This is what you deserve. Somebody who's loyal, somebody who's, this is like two different kinds of loyalty. This is Leo, Lions, Strength, Loyal, Wisdom, Hierophant, Spiritual, that's more spiritually aligned type of loyalty. While this is more, I almost want to say like a physical kind of loyalty. I don't know. We'll put a pin in it for now. But yeah, it's definitely something to balance out the pain of the past, the hurt of the past. And again, you may be anxious or weary of whoever is coming into your life. But I really feel like you have nothing to worry about. Okay? Like, I want to say use your discernment. Right? Just because you're getting this message and somebody comes into your life the next day, doesn't mean that that's the person that the reading has been talking about. Use your discernment. Really try to understand and figure out, is this who's meant to be in my life at the moment? Or is this somebody else, like a wolf in sheep's clothing type of thing? And that could be the case with like this past person who may be coming back into your life and isn't a healed version of themselves. They could be parading around as a healed version of themselves, but they're really not. Like, use your discernment. Really try to understand and figure out for yourself, is this the right person for me? Or is this somebody just trying to mess with me again? Okay, and I feel like you will be able to know. But I also want to say that if you get triggered, whether or not this person's intentions are good or bad, it may mess with your ability again to think clearly. It may mess with your ability to discern between the energies. You know, again, is this person for me? Is this person not for me? What's the deal? Okay. So let's see what messages come out. So again, I want to keep this reading on the more shorter side. My thing is doing the thingy again because my battery's dying, which means I need to speed this up. Okay, I'll cut it out and fix it, but anyways, what was I doing? Let's get some messages and see what comes out. I'm probably gonna post this tomorrow instead of immediately after when I finish recording like I usually do, just because I'm gonna have to cut out those bits where the camera's moving. So yeah, definitely gonna try and keep this reading on the shorter side. So let's see what comes out. Let's see. I'm still feeling it out. Because there's a lot of messages in here. You know, I want to make sure that I'm feeling out the right ones. Like, I'm not looking at them. I'm literally just like in here. Hold on. I'm literally in here just like digging around. Like you can see there's a lot in here. And yes, I know. I need a new bag to put these in. Right now, they're in this old tote bag that I'll probably never use again because it's so old and kind of gross looking. But that's besides the point. I feel like I had it and then I jumbled it up too much again. And I don't want to rush it either. I'm gonna take my time. Really feel it out. I don't know, I'm getting like 444 may be significant. So that could be for somebody. The numbers balance 11. 444 could be significant. 777 could be significant. I know 777 and 999 came out in the previous reading. And even though 999 came out, I also read it as 666 the first time. So that could be significant as well. Let's go with these. $11 may also be significant. Take it as it resonates. So let's see. Some people aren't here to understand you, so start understanding yourself. Speak your truth. Okay. Try to move quickly before my thing dies. You have see through you. We have Cancer, just one because the moon came out, the shadow came out, and I believe the moon card in tarot is Cancer in astrology. There are better options. So again, yeah, there's probably a very obvious better option in this scenario. We have Dimension Hopper. So you may have quite literally put yourself in a timeline / dimension where you're aligned with a better person, and you're literally manifesting a better person into your life. And if everything's gonna be okay, let me put the material harvest. Pointing fingers. Just funny because the blame game came out in the previous reading. I hate the fact that I feel like I have to rush now. Because if I plug this in, the cord is going to droop down into the camera, and that's just not going to be appealing. You know, January, so again, winter time could be significant. This could be somebody that's born in the winter season, or this could be somebody that you met during the winter season or will meet during the winter season. Take it as it resonates. And changing. Truth teller. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Use the resources you already have. Escapism by RAYE. Is it RAYE? I think it's RAYE. RAYE. It was like a trending song for a while too. I don't trust any of these bitches that I'm with in the back of the taxi sniffing cocaine. So yeah, definitely are having some trust issues right now. Especially towards this past person. I'm gonna put it right there for now. Because there's no space on shadow. But not everyone deserves kindness. Again, this is that like toxic ex energy kind of coming back up again. And then we have 90210 by Wale. This is also a really sad song. Basically, somebody trying to force themselves to fit into a certain type of standard. 90210, I believe, is the area code for LA, or like Beverly Hills. I could be wrong though. I know it has something to do with California, but the song itself talks about somebody, specifically a girl in the situation, trying to force herself to fit into Beverly Hills beauty standards. And speaks about depression, sexual abuse, mental and physical traumas, etc., stuff like that. So again, I'm gonna put a trigger warning in the title of this video for people that come across it, but yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna post this tomorrow instead of as soon as I finish filming it, like I usually do. So yeah, this past person could have really fucked your mind up. It made you feel like you had to fit in a certain type of bubble, which should never have to be the case. And gears are turning. Sorry, still frequently checking to make sure I'm still recording, because this is going to die at some point. You know, Dazed and Confused by RUEL. Yeah, I lost my head and I'd do it again. I am getting like an underlying feeling of like self-sabotage. Like I'd run back to this ex type of energy. Like, oh, they said they could fix it. Oh, they said they change. That type of stuff. Spot On came out. Like that's what I'm getting. What am I supposed to do? Sit here and look pretty? Oh, that's a little saucy. It says taste you. That's a little saucy. Anyways. This is a Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse reference, or Into the Spider-Verse. I forget whichever one is the first one that came out, where he's basically getting flirting lessons from his uncle, and he's like, "You ever heard of the shoulder touch?" And he goes, "Hey," after like touching the shoulder, like, "Hey." Anyways, let's see if I could speed run this. I have to stand up though, so I can make sure that my phone doesn't die out before I can get my final messages out, because I am gonna end it with this. Funny, I just got a notification talking about connecting with individuals, mutuals specifically, for like connecting with other people, and I was about to say that you may have been waiting a good while for like this new person to come into your life, and at this point you're kind of feeling like, what am I supposed to do? Sit here, twiddle my thumbs, look pretty, and like this past person could be coming in and seeing you, literally like seeing you looking good, healing up, doing your thing, and all of a sudden wanting to come back in again and see what's up, what's good with you. Like, that's what I'm picking up on. And again, there is this changing vibe, like somebody in this situation has changed for the better. It is possible that this, so it did end up dying on me. It was expected. Anyways, like I was saying, it is possible that this past person that's coming in did change for the better, and it is a genuine change, not a manipulative kind of change, and they may become a person that you do have to choose between two options, or a person that you can choose between two options, either them or the new person that's coming up into your life. You know, take it as it resonates. But again, they could be changing for the better, or they could be a wolf in sheep's clothing. You do need to use your discernment on this, and I cannot emphasize that any more than I already have. Use your discernment, please. So yeah, a water sign may be significant. Again, Cancer came out, and a previous reading Pisces also came out, and then before Scorpio came out. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo has also been coming up pretty heavy, so Leo may also be significant. I forget which card is Sagittarius, because I feel like Sagittarius came out technically I don't think it came out, but winter did come out, and wintertime is also like kind of Sagittarius season. Let's see. Yeah, Sagittarius is, oh, okay. Sagittarius is like that transition between fall into winter. And that's Temperance. Okay, so Temperance didn't come out, but in numerology, I believe Temperance is also 5. I don't know. That's what I've written down here. But yeah. Even though I know the Temperance card is number 14, but whatever source I got this from, it also says that in numerology it corresponds with the number 5, which makes sense, I think. Changing, sudden changes, balancing out change, and again, change ever-changing energy has come out. So that is significant. That is significant. See through you and taste you. So when I wrote these cards or messages, I was playing around with like the senses. So somebody could, again, be sensing your change or whatever changes that you're making in your life right now. They can be noticing it. They could be seeing it. I'm really getting the feeling of somebody like really trying to change themselves in order to fit in a certain box. And I don't like that. What box are you trying to squeeze yourself in? Don't do that. Make your own box. You know what? Actually, screw the box. Rule the planet. Be yourself. Be your most authentic self. There's no need for anyone, masculine, feminine, whatever age, there's no need for anybody to force themselves to fit a certain type of mold that keeps you from living your best life, that keeps you from living happily. If you can't be your most authentic self, then you're gonna live a shit life. I'm sorry to say this, but honestly, that's how I feel. You know, it may not be true for you, but it's very true for me personally. I can't continue living anymore through someone else's eyes. I can't stand existing consciously. And what I mean by that is I'm tired of having to figure out how other people perceive me so I can live up to those expectations. I'm tired of consciously existing. So, yeah. And I feel like somebody here needs to hear that existing with others' expectations in your mind is going to keep you from living that life that you desire. It's going to keep you from getting that thing, that person, that job, that apartment, that place, whatever is going to keep you from getting there because you're not being yourself. Be you. You know, 626 on the clock. Okay. You may be seeing mirroring numbers. Yeah. Just living in a non-authentic way just feels like a crime to me, honestly. As someone who's autistic and struggles with my social life and socializing with other people and constantly existing consciously and being consciously aware of how others perceive me, it gets exhausting. It burns you out. It keeps you from being happy. Be yourself, and you will attract what aligns with that. Living in alignment with yourself, with your higher self, brings in your manifestations quicker. So you can try to be Miss Beverly Hills all you want. You can do what the other girls do and sniff cocaine in the back of the taxi. But that is not going to help you achieve your happiness. That's not going to help you achieve your happy ever after. That is not going to help you finish the story on a good note, I should say. It's not going to help you finish the story on a good note. Truth bomb. I'm sorry, I saw truth teller and I was just like, mic drop. Sorry, I'm feeling out the energy because I feel like there's more that I want to say. So let me think. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Use the resources you already have. So again, reinventing yourself in the eyes of someone else isn't going to do you any good. Use resources that you already have. And in this case, the resources being yourself, your true self, your authentic self. Put that out there into the world instead of what you think other people want to see you put out there into the world. And you know what? This could also be a past energy. Maybe this is a mindset that your past person, the toxic past person, may have kept you in. And that's something that you have been like desperately trying to get away from and heal from. And to that I say everything is going to be okay, okay? Everything is going to be okay. Things are changing, the wheel is turning, the gears are turning. You've hopped to a better timeline. You're hopping to a better timeline. And it's going to be 2-1, or it is 1 if you're already there, where somebody new is going to come into your life and treat you the way you're supposed to be treated, where you were meant to be treated. And this new person may make you laugh in an embarrassing kind of way. Because I write a lot of little funny messages in here that really only make sense to a very small group of individuals and makes the most sense to myself because I wrote them, obviously. But like, again, with the Spider-Man reference, and I have a lot of Spider-Man references in that bag, but this one coming out, it's just like, I'm getting like when you cringe when someone's trying to flirt with you and you know that they're damn good at flirting. That's what I'm getting. Like, they're real good at flirting, but when they intentionally try to flirt with you in a really bad and cringy way, it makes you laugh the hardest than anything else, than any joke they could tell. Cringy, corny flirting will bring out that inner child type of laughter in you. Like, that's that feeling that this new person, one of many feelings that new person could spark within you, because tasty good come out. So I'm just saying there could be a little, some little more sauciness coming out in this new person's energy. But again, use your discernment. I feel like this is more like a warning than it is like a warning type of message than it is like my usual like, you got this, you're on the right path, you're doing a damn thing type of messages. Like, this is more of a, hey, just so you know, this is where shit is at right now for you. Maybe, probably, depends on who's watching. I know my channel doesn't get a whole lot of views, so I don't expect a lot of people to see this, but to whoever does see this, yeah, I see you, you see me, we see each other, okay? Not everyone deserves kindness. I feel like that bit's self-explanatory. If you are dealing with a really shitty toxic ex, they do not deserve your kindness, okay? I hate when people say you can't heal and move on without forgiving somebody. And often when people say you have to forgive them, you have to be kind to them as well. You do not have to be kind to them. And you don't have to forgive them either. I honestly think that's stupid. Somebody did you dirty in the past, you know, wish them the best. Wish that they learn, wish that they heal from whatever trauma resulted in that kind of behavior. But make it abundantly clear that you're most likely not going to want anything to do with them and for the foreseeable future. So yeah, again, not everyone deserves your kindness. And if this is the toxic ex, leave him in the dirt. Okay, kick him to the curb. You don't need him no more. You do not need them no more. Yeah, I lost my head and I'd do it again. Again, I'm getting like that toxic past person energy coming up. Like that person was out of their fucking mind treating you the way they did. And for them to be like, and I'd do it again, all I'm gonna say is that you better not. You better not. Okay? Okay, you better not. For the sake of your safety and my safety and my sanity, you better not. And that's why There Are Better Options also came out. Because there are better options. And the better option is this new person coming in. And you may meet them around January. So that's like New Year's time. New Year's is also like renewal energy, the start of something new energy that came out in the previous reading. So it could just be saying, instead of it happening around January time, it could be that this whatever is something new for you. You may be a little weary of it at first. 555 on the timer. You may be a little weary of it at first, but this is a good kind of new. This is a good kind of change. Use your discernment though, because somebody somewhere at some point in time could try to come up to you as a wolf in sheep's clothing, trying to masquerade as this new energy when they're really not that new energy. So really, I cannot emphasize this enough. Use your discernment. Trust your intuition. Try to keep a level head, because that's what's going to ensure that you're using your discernment effectively. So yeah, this didn't end up going the way that I thought it would, but at the same time, I'm also not surprised, because I have been getting dreams of like certain karmic energy. So this may be a karmic energy, take it as it resonates, but of certain karmic energies like quite literally turning around and facing me and being like literally fuming because I've exposed some shit that they probably do not want to be exposed. Because again, like even in personal readings that I've been doing, certain dirty, nasty, disgusting energies, karmic energies even, have been coming up, and I have been exposing the shit that they've been up to. So like, yeah, I'm not surprised that this went so far left. Because I thought this was going to be like a cute little confirmation from the feminine's perspective, and it was really going to be like a flip side, or like the other side of the glass type of reading. So literally just the previous reading but reversed. But no, this went that way. Okay. If you've watched the Walk It, Talk It, I think it's Migos. If you've watched that music video, the Jamie Foxx bit where he's like, the puzzle's up and it's like, which direction does, I forget what he says, but which direction does da 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 go? And they scramble the words and it spells that way, like DAT way, that way. It goes that way. I don't know why. That gesture just made me think of that. But yeah, you can take that nasty energy, you can take it that way. Take it elsewhere. You don't need that in your life, okay? Okay. So, yeah, I really do wish you healing. I really wish that you get away from this energy and that your guides, whoever they may be, are protecting you and that you stay protected from this disgusting, nasty, dirty ass fucking energy. Because that shit's fucking grimy and we don't need that. You don't need that. Not in your life. No, you've been through enough. You've been through enough. I kind of just want to take you and cradle you in my arms like a little sweet baby kitten. Even though I'm slightly allergic to cats, I will still hold you and I will literally like cry with you, okay? Because I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Jeez, I feel so weird ending this now. When I asked, like, should I do this reading? Like, I was excited too. I was like, I feel like I'm on a roll right now. I kind of want to do another reading. And it goes this way. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's like, yes, this is a message that needs to come out. But I wouldn't be too excited about it. That was the vibe that I was getting. And it didn't really fully register until now. But yeah. Anyways, I know I said I was going to keep this reading on the shorter side, but it very clearly is not on the shorter side, which is fine, you know? But yeah, I'm definitely going to, like, edit this a little bit and include, like, a little trigger warning, little snippet in the beginning before the actual reading starts. And yeah. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag this video and takes it down. And where's my bell? Where's my gay T-Mobile bell? Oh my god. It's literally like probably like 3 o'clock in the morning right now, but I don't care. I don't care. Say a prayer if you need to. I'm not really big on prayers, but that's my business. But I do talk to my guides frequently, and you should too, if you do, if you are connected with them. Speak with them. Say a prayer or two. Do whatever you need to do. Get this energy up out of your system, please. Please, 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 please. I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna go. Fucking Shadow Konjutsu. Disappear like a fucking log. Or a clone that turns into a log, because that's how it works in the show. Anyways, or any other type of supplemental material. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, some of that. Subscribe. Or don't. I don't care. I hope everything gets better for you. I'm sorry you had to deal with everything that you've dealt with. And I wish the best for you. Okay, love you back.